Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about something that's been causing quite a stir and will affect us all in some way or another, if it be your nan, granddad, mother or father who will be relying on this. Chancellor Rachel Reeves' controversial budget cuts are unfair. Specifically, the removal of winter fuel payments for millions of pensioners. This is a big deal, and it's got a lot of older people really worried. First off, let's break down what's happening. Chancellor Reeves recently announced that starting this winter, only pensioners who are receiving pension credit or other means-tested benefits will still get their winter fuel payments. For context, this means if you have worked hard all your life, you are going to be punished. Meanwhile, illegal immigrants are living it up in a nice warm hotel at your expense, as pensioners are struggling to keep their home warm during the cold months. Now, about 10 million pensioners in England and Wales will lose this support. Reeves said the cuts are necessary because of what she described as the previous government's excessive spending. But government spending is public knowledge. You can just Google it. On top of that, they are going to tax pensioners 20% on their private pension. Starmer saying it's a luxury. No, they worked hard for it, putting money away every month to have a more comfortable retirement. The aim, according to the Labour government, is to stabilize the economy without raising taxes for working people. They're looking instead at potential putting many pensioners into poverty. This is your nan, granddad, mother and father, and eventually you. This move has significant human consequences, and to be honest, is outright socialism. I argue that cutting winter fuel payments will disproportionately affect vulnerable pensioners, potentially putting their health, well-being and lives at risk. Imagine having to choose between heating your home and buying groceries during the winter. That's the harsh reality many pensioners will be facing. Opposition parties are pushing back hard. Reform UK argues that these cuts are unfair and that the government should instead explore other solutions. On top of all this, the UK government has approved public sector pay rises, adding an extra £9.4 billion to spending while asking departments to find £3 billion in savings. Let's look at this with open eyes. The UK government is paying out £17.1 million a day on illegal migration. That's £205.2 million a year, and that's rising every month as new arrivals break our laws and enter our country. What makes this even more contentious is the perception that while domestic support is being slashed, substantial funds are being allocated abroad. For instance, £500 million has been given to Ukraine, £100 million to Hamas-run UNRWA in Palestine, and £370 million to Rwanda, plus another £85 million to Africa and the Middle East. Critics are asking why it's acceptable to spend vast sums internationally while cutting essential support like the winter fuel payment for our own pensioners. This situation underscores a larger question about how we prioritize spending and support within our society. Pensioners have contributed to the system throughout their lives, and now, in their later years, they face the prospect of losing critical support. It's a policy change that I believe is not just a financial mistake, but a moral one as well. So, what can you do about it? Reach out to your Member of Parliament, express your concerns, demand answers and action. This is a conversation we all need to be a part of, because at the end of the day, how we treat our elderly says a lot about who we are as a society. Thanks for tuning in. Stay informed, stay engaged, and take care.